Do not run after the next shiny marketing strategy that also can get you to a six figure and you do not follow through and improve it. You will be implementing new marketing strategies every single week because you're just going to create a strategy. Oh, it didn't work. Next, you're going to have a new strategy, a new proven system that also needs improvement. Every strategy that you implement is going to need some improvement. So you need to make sure that you follow through the formula, you implement the formula, and then you actually try to improve it to fit your ideal client, your message, your offer, and your business model. You need to make it yours. If after that it's not working out, you'll continue improving because the data is going to guide you. But the first guide, the first fast track is the proven system that you got from your coach or from another expert. That is the fast track that is going to take you to the results faster without you having to learn and implement things and succeed by trial and error. That is the long road. Do you ever wonder why some course creators have a $10,000, $40,000, or $60,000 launch while others barely get any clients inside of their program? In this video, we're going to talk about the main problem that they're facing, why this problem is happening, and the 3 mindset shifts they need to think like a successful entrepreneur and have a 5-figure launch. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Adriana and I help new course creators or infopreneurs to launch and sell their online programs, their digital courses or memberships, so they can implement a business model and a marketing strategy that is scalable and repeatable, that is going to allow them to have more time for whatever they want to do while still growing their income. So let's talk about what is going on. Why do some people have a 5-figure launch and other people don't even have a 4-figure launch? What is happening? Now, I know it's frustrating. I have been there. But in reality, everything starts with the mind. And no, I'm not going to go into woo-woo, you just need to change your mind and be positive. I'm going to give you actual things that you need to implement, and they work with analytical minds. My mind is super analytical, but we still need those mindset shifts that are going to help us to think like a CEO. At the end of the day, you need to think like a CEO. Now, you probably hire a coach or you bought a self-study course, but your launch didn't work out. Okay, well, probably one of these 2 things happened. Number 1, you didn't actually follow the system. Probably you got busy and you never implemented it. And if you implemented it, maybe you didn't implement it like you were supposed to. Maybe you didn't follow the system the way that you were supposed to follow the system. That could happen. Or you probably didn't improve it. You didn't go back to look at the data and figure out what worked or what didn't work. You didn't check on what could be improved and continue with this strategy. Instead, you went after the next shiny marketing strategy from another coach who claims that is a strategy that is going to take you to the 6 figures. You quit on this strategy that probably had a bright future because you already had landed the process. You just needed to improve it, and you went to start from scratch with another new strategy. And the scenario is really familiar. Have you ever asked for a recipe? Maybe your grandma, you're going to make a turkey for Thanksgiving or something like that. And you ask for a recipe from someone whose plate or turkey you tasted and you loved it. Then you get the recipe in 1, you never actually make this turkey or make this recipe. 2, you decide that instead of, adding oregano, you're going to add different spices. Or instead of marinating the turkey overnight, you're just going to do it for 30 minutes because you know better, right? That's the reason you're asking for this recipe. or you made it came good or right, didn't taste like your grandma's, but you decide that you're just not good, this is not going to work out for you, and you never try it again. That doesn't work out. So why do we fail at following instructions? Because we don't make the time. We need to make this a priority. One of our priorities. I know that we have our basic needs. I know that we have our home. I know that we have our clients. I know that we have our family and our kids. But we still need to make time to follow this system. We cannot quit through the process. That will never work out. We need to make sure that we are following the proven strategy. We cannot just guess it, change things around. I mean, if they're giving you this strategy, it's because it worked. You will eventually improve it and you will make it perfect for your ideal client in your business. But the first time, you need to follow the system. You need to make sure that you understand that they're giving you this thing that is going to fast track your results. You have a map, so follow it and then improve it. Maybe it doesn't work as expected the first time, but hey, every ideal client is different. Maybe you just need to tweak some stuff to fit your own ideal client. Maybe it's a business model and it's a little bit different and you need to just make it perfect for your business model. Or is your program, maybe the needs of your ideal client are a little bit different and you just need to adjust your marketing strategy to fit your program. So you just need to gather the data and you need to understand what is going to fit better with your ideal client and improve it. Do not run after the next shiny marketing strategy that also can get you to a 6-figure and you do not follow through and improve it. You will be implementing new marketing strategies every single week because you're just going to create a strategy. Oh, it didn't work. Next, you're going to have a new strategy, a new proven system that also needs improvement. Every strategy that you implement is going to need some improvement. So you need to make sure that you follow through the formula, you implement the formula, and then you actually try to improve it to fit your ideal client, your message, your offer, and your business model. You need to make it yours. If after that it's not working out, you'll continue improving because the data is going to guide you. But the first guide, the first fast track is the proven system that you got from your coach or from another expert. That is the fast track that is going to take you to the results faster without you having to learn and implement things and succeed by trial and error. That is the long road. You need to think like an Olympic gold medalist. And see, I'm not into sports a lot, but let's talk about Michael Jordan. See, he had a coach. He had a system, proven system to work by an expert. That's the fast track, right? But then he had a discipline and he kept improving this formula to make it fit him. That is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to grab this fast track that has worked for other people. We're supposed to have the discipline, follow through with the system, and then we improve it to make it fit our ideal client, our program, our offer, our business model. You need to make sure that you follow through like an Olympic gold medalist athlete. They put their heart out there and they actually follow through with the formula. They have the discipline. That is what is going to make a successful entrepreneur. Any skills that make a gold medalist are also going to make a successful entrepreneur. You need to follow the system. You need to follow the formula. But before you commit to the system and before you have the discipline to follow through with the instructions and actually improve this system to create the perfect strategy for you to have a $10,000 or $40,000 or $60,000 launch, you need these 3 mindset shifts that are going to help you, to motivate you to stay consistent with whatever strategy of your choice. And they are, number 1, trust and focus on the result. Number 2, have a beginner's mindset. And number 3, personalize and improve. And the first thing that you need to do is to trust whatever process that you are following and focus on the result. Athletes don't say, well, I doubt that it's going to take me to become a winner. They choose a strategy and they're like, look, I'm going to take this to my heart. I'm going to commit to this and I'm going to trust this strategy. And I'm going to focus on winning the race. I'm going to focus on winning the gold medal or the boxing match, whatever it is. They focus on the end result, but they trust whatever they are doing. They know that is their best bet. Plus, you are blessed by having a strategy to follow. Many entrepreneurs out there do not have a strategy. They cannot afford a coach. And because of that, they have to grow their business by trial and error, which is their long run. If you have hired a coach, if you have a strategy, the best thing that you can do is to follow it step by step. That is going to take you to the end result, and you need to focus on the end result. You need to understand that you're doing this because you want that result, that goal, that income level, that time freedom, whatever it is. But you need to follow this strategy. You need to trust that it will work for you and you're going to commit to it, and you need to focus. Your motivation is focusing on the end result. Imagine yourself getting the clients that you want, but you need to trust the system. You need to trust that it's going to work for you and focus on the end result. You're blessed because you have a strategy to follow. You have it fast track. You don't have to learn by trial and error. Do not do it. You have a strategy, follow it. Then you need to have a beginner's mindset, because it's super easy to fall in the trap that, oh, I already know, I know better. Well, if we know better, then why are we here? Then why are we hiring coaches? Look, I have a master's in business administration. I believe that I know a lot about business and marketing and running a business. But in reality, every industry is different. The online world is completely different. And some of us have to learn new strategies that are about sales and about other areas that we may not be as good in. So it's really important that you have a beginner's mindset. If you hire a coach, if you buy a self-study course, you need to follow that system, and then you can analyze, well, this didn't work because my ideal client thinks a little bit different. But do not be changing the strategy that you paid for. You already got this proven strategy that is going to work. Why are you changing it? Have a beginner's mindset and follow through with the process. There is a reason you hire a coach. There is a reason that you bought this strategy. There is a reason it worked for them. Yes, in the future, you will have to improve it and personalize it for your own ideal client, business model, program, and offer. However, the first time that you run it, why don't you try to run it step by step and see how it works? We need to have a beginner's mindset. And finally, you will personalize it and improve it. We need to understand since the beginning that this strategy may work for us, but it may not. But we're going to gather data. That is our best asset to creating the best strategy for us. The biggest mistake that we make is running after every shiny marketing strategy that promises to take us to 6 figures, to have a 6-figure launch. Every strategy that you purchase, that you buy, every coach that you hire is going to have a strategy that works for them. And then you need to personalize it to you. You have a different ideal client. You may have the step-by-step and you may follow it, but at the end of the day, you need to make sure the ideal client is the right one, the message is the right one, the offer is the right one. There are other variables. Imagine that I give you a map to come to my house, but you don't have a vehicle, or maybe you don't have gas in your vehicle, or you don't know how to drive. There are other variables. I'll give you the step-by-step on how to get here, where you need to turn, how to get here. But at the end of the day, there are other variables that you need to personalize, and you need to make sure that you have them correctly for your ideal client, for your program, and for your business model. There are going to be other variables. So since the beginning, we need to understand that this is a proven system that I want to follow, but there are some variables that need to be improved. So after you follow the system for the first time, step by step, you have data that will give you the tools for you to improve your strategy. And that is something that we need to know since the beginning. Okay, so we're getting to the end of this video, but before I go, let's do a quick recap. For you to have the strategy that is going to take you to the 5-figure or 6-figure launch mark, you need to trust a proven strategy. That is a fast track, but you need to follow it step by step. What you can do is to find that motivation, trust on that strategy that you have, a proven system that you purchased from someone, follow it through, and focus on the end result. So you have that motivation. Look, you need to tell yourself, I need to do this because it doesn't matter if I don't like the system, if it's a lot of work, I need to think like an Olympic gold medalist, and I need to follow the strategy because I want that end result. Visualize you getting to the finish line. Visualize you launching your program and getting the number of clients that you wanted in. And then have a beginner's mindset. Yes, I know that you probably know a lot, but it's important that we follow a strategy. I have done it. It's something that everybody has to do. We need to follow a strategy so that we can judge for ourselves and we can say, look, there is a couple of things that we need to improve and we need to change, but we will not know until we actually improve it. So for the first time that you run a strategy, run it step by step. Even if you know or you think that you know more, just follow the system as it is. And finally, personalize it and improve it, because there are going to be some things, the ideal client, the offer, the program, the message, that only you know about your ideal client and your program. You are going to follow a roadmap, but at the end of the day, those things need to be personalized. So as you continue going with your business, you'll figure out if they're the right ones, where you need to improve, and how to improve. You follow the system, then you personalize it and improve it. That's how it works. That's how every successful entrepreneur does it. Because if we don't have these 3 mindset shifts, it is really not going to work. What is going to happen is that we're going to go after every shiny marketing strategy that promises to get us to 6 figures. And you know what? Each of those strategies work. Each of those strategies are going to take you to 6 figures if you, again, implement this mindset. If you follow the system step by step the first time and then you improve it. That is how any strategy is going to work. So if you continue going after shiny objects every single time, well, you're just not going to be able to personalize and improve in any of those strategies. You need to just find one that you really like, whatever it is. And then you need to follow the system the first time, the way that you're supposed to follow it. You need to trust it is going to work, and you need to improve it later. Okay, I hope this was super helpful for you to have your first 5 or 6 figure launch. You deserve it, and you can. You just need to make these 3 mindset shifts, and you'll be ready to go with whatever strategy that you choose. Anyways, if you have any questions, do not forget to drop them below in the comments or send me a DM. I love Instagram and I love getting your DMs with any questions. I just love Instagram. I hang out over there every single day. And do not forget to subscribe, because every Monday I release a new video with scalable and repeatable marketing strategies for you to sell your online course, program, or membership, so that you can help more clients, grow your income, and have more time for whatever you want to do. And check out these 2 videos because they're also going to help you a lot with selling your online program.